Howdy, folks. Creeps McDamned here, and I'm going to take you on a little journey today into the world of Funko Pops. And I know you know I love them. I'm doing this because it's the one area that I cross over into pop culture, and it's because I love these things so much. In fact, I only have 2 horror pops out of my entire collection. So let's get started here. What you're looking at is a open page of Horror Hound magazine, and the reason that I love it is because it has toy news. And this is how I first came across Funko Pops. They were in an article just like this, as they have been in every toy news article since that first one. I remember looking at them and thinking, well, these are a little weird, maybe a little cute, but mostly weird. And then they started showing up in all of the toy stores and bookstores and Walmart and, shall I go on? And I'm looking at them and I'm still thinking to myself, I don't get it. But my wife and I went to a flea market one day, and we came across a person who was selling her collection of mostly Doctor Who pops, and no boxes. So my first ones did not come in a box at all. And she didn't have them standing up on the table like this. She had them laying flat on their backs like this with no box. And I suddenly got it. Okay, we've got 3 very different characters here. They all look alike, and they're all very different. They've all got the cube head, they've got the same eyes, the same nose. So their whole personality comes down to their eyebrows, or lack of eyebrows, their outfits, which are always screen accurate, or, the outfit you expect them to be in. The 10th Doctor has his sonic screwdriver. The 11th Doctor has his sonic screwdriver. Outfits, we've got Captain Jack Harkness. He's a side character, but he has his vortex manipulator. Both of these pops have long coats on, and you can see that they're both really different from one another. So it's not just, a push and go here. They're well thought out. So these were the first 3. I actually got a couple of more that are going to be in another video. These particular pops are just the guys, and there's a reason for that. And when I get to the girl video, you'll see. So these guys went into my arsenal, and the next thing, my birthday came up, and we were in FYE, and I came across, ta-da, the Tick. Love the Tick. I'll tell you all day long that I'm not into superheroes, but the truth of the matter is, I am. I have a favorite one, and the Tick is it. And he is awesome. He's not Marvel, he's not DC, he's independent. I love that kind of shit. Bootleg, if you know what I mean. He's all beefed out in his outfit. Antennas, awesome. Shortly after that, I got a present from my friend Amy Lee, Jack Torrance from The Shining. Looks just like Jack Nicholson, and yet he looks just like all the other pops. This is my first horror pop. He's got the bloody axe. He's got blood on his head. I love those bloodshot eyes. The outfit, screen, accurate. Here again, yet another hairstyle. And he's really cool. I wouldn't have probably gotten them on my own, but I'm glad I have them. Really, really am. Just recently, I got, finally, my Michael Myers. This is Michael Myers, Halloween number 1156. He is screen accurate again. He's got his knife. He's in his jumpsuit. And one thing he has the others don't have is he's got a mouth. And the reason is that he is wearing a mask, and that mask has a mouth. That's these little details. These are the things that are just so awesome. Now, let's juncture off here for a second, because I actually know where the box is to this one, because I just bought him, and here it is. And it's something that quote-unquote serious pop collectors save. They keep their pops in these boxes. You have a window in the front, you have a window in the side, but if you look carefully, there is another section of plastic inside of the outside plastic, so it's a obstructed view to start with. And a lot of people get these signed, which is cool. They get them signed right across the front of that window, so there again, you can't see the pop at all. And I respect the serious collectors, but I'm a fun toy collector. So here's what I think of the boxes. All right. So you might be thinking to yourself, well, hell, these are really cool and all, but what am I going to do with them? Well, you're going to sit one. If you have one, that's all you need. You don't need to have 40,000 of them. You just need to have a couple. I don't even like having a whole set. I actually got another Doctor Who that I sold at another flea market. So, you know, it's not crazy, but no matter what you're into, there's pops for it. I mean, Star Wars alone has hundreds of them, and they're still coming out with new variations. So check them out. And just to give you one last final perspective of just how far Funko Pops goes, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to President John F. Kennedy. Thank you, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Next video will be about the chicks, and we're going to have a good time. So thanks for hanging. I'll see you next time. I am Creeps McDamned.